We are headed to the very first Singapore Regionals of the season. Yes, it's the very first Pokemon TCG Regionals of the new season. And because I was not lucky enough to be elected for this tournament like these people here, I had to get a waitlist number and wait to see if there are enough slots for me. So why not have breakfast first? Thankfully, I managed to get a slot to play and the event venue was really packed. I said hi to some friends and visited the mini Pokemon store to see if there are anything that I wanted to buy. There were plushies, sleeves, deck boxes, and of course booster packs. But nothing really caught my eye, so I went out to prepare for Game 1. Staff from the Pokemon Company in Japan were here to help as well. And of course, how can we forget this guy? This is Ben. After a short briefing, we were ready to start Game 1. The deck I was using was Goodra VStar. It had a very good Zard matchup, which I expected to be the most played deck in the tournament. It also had a decent matchup against the other decks. The only deck that I was really afraid of was Qianbao, and I was just praying that I don't meet any, at most 1 to 2 of them. Okay, it's end of round 2. I'm 2-0 up. Finally broke my Game 1 curse. So round 1 was against Christopher, who was playing Arceus, Alolan Vulpix V-Star, and Flying Pikachu VMAX and Magnezone V-Star. What very unique deck, Arceus Pal. He started with the Alolan Vulpix V and I was like, oh shit, my deck finds it very hard to deal with it, but managed to get the win via keeping all my escape ropes. And after I knocked out one of his 2 prizes, I managed to get the Lost Vacuum Ball because he had what's that called? Leafy Camo Poncho on one of his injured 2 prizes, and then I just Lost Vacuumed it, bossed it up, and won the game. Round 2 was against Jason, who was playing new VMAX. I think he was quite a new player, so Spirit Tomb stopped him. He didn't realize that Fusion Strike Energy could stop Spirit Tomb. So after the game, I told him that he could actually put Fusion Strike Energy on Genesect to stop Spirit Tomb. So hopefully he does well for the rest of the games. Hey, Edmund! 2-0! 2-0! Okay, bye. Bye-bye. So round 3 was against Ansem, who was playing Goodra VStar. Believe it or not, the 4 people that I know who were playing Goodra VStar face each other in this round. Edmund and Nigel meet versus Ansem. So he forced my Goodra V out in his turn 2, and then it was stuck by not focusing. And then my Goodra V was stuck in the active for at least 3 turns. That's where he took over and won the game. 5 more rounds to go. X1 guarantees the top cut. X2 might have to see the resistance and bubble. So hopefully I get to win the remaining games. Why friendly fire? Yep, so game 5 was against Evan, who I play against very often. He was playing Miraidon EX, and how did he win? Let me think. Yeah, I started with Comfy Cramorant and couldn't set up Goodra V at all. So the only strategy was to use Cramorant and Zamazenta to take the prizes, because the moment I put Goodra V down, it will get bossed out because I don't have hand disruption. So the crucial turn was when he Ionoed me out of the game-winning hand, and I made a mistake by not setting up the Zamazenta that would have won the game, because if he bossed out the Zamazenta, I had Mew EX to KO the Miraidon EX, but I think I didn't give myself the time to think, should have set it up, and that was how I lost the game. Game 6 was against Darwin, who was playing Lost Box Kyogre. So I got outplayed by him because he got to 10 in the lost zone. He took the risk 10 in the lost zone by turn 2, and it paid off for him because after that he just Sableye around my Goodra VStar. I overbenched and couldn't find Chorus. I only hit Chorus once in the whole game, I think. Yeah, so I had to Raihan to set up Goodra VStar to start taking prizes, and then because I couldn't Chorus, couldn't find the Super Rod, he managed to Echoing Horn one of my single prizes and then Sableye more for the win. So current score is 3-3. I am not in the running for top 16, which is a pity, but I need 2 more wins to get the Qianbao EX promo. So that is the goal for today. The camera is now focusing today. Focus. Why are you not focusing today? Okay, there we go. So, hello. Why? Okay. So finish the regionals with a record of 4-4. There we go. So finished 4-4. The game 7 was against Kevin, who was playing Gardevoir EX. Couldn't find my Mirage Gates, so he took the prize lead. I used Cramorant to attack once to take the first prize, and after that, after he knocked out the Cramorant, I couldn't find my Mirage Gates at all, so couldn't set up a second attacker until very late. And by the end of the game, I had to Roxanne and use Artazon to set up to bring out the Sableye, and pray he didn't get the Super Rod for his Cresselia, because that would have given him the win. Both of us were at 1 prize left. So yeah, he managed to get the Super Rod and then Artazon for the Cresselia for the win. Love the lighting here. So last game was against Brian, who was playing a very interesting Cizo box. So I went first finally with Comfy in front, and then he used his very interesting Zacian to knock out my Comfy. So but then that was my only Comfy in play at Goodra V. So I bossed out I sent out the Sableye because that was my only other single prize Pokemon. So I sent out Sableye, bossed his Radiant Charizard out because he filled his bench. He had to put down the Radiant Charizard to fill up the bench to knock out the Comfy. And then that bought me a few turns because it just dropped past. We went drop pass for 2 to 3 turns. And then managed to find the Goodra VStar, manually attached 2 turns to come out and attack. And Goodra VStar just took over, taking all 6 prizes for the win. So finished 4-4, not very satisfied with today's gameplay. Made quite a few mistakes that I probably could have avoided. Yeah, so should have taken the time to think a bit more about the moves and what the opponent is trying to do. So we'll work on that, especially in the new format. After 8 rounds of Swiss, these are the top 16 players of the first Singapore Regionals of the new season. Pretty glad to meet old friends, make new ones, and have everyone enjoying the hobby together.
The next day.
It's day 2 of the Singapore Regionals. Although I wasn't competing, I came here to watch the juniors and seniors play, as well as support some of my friends who made it to the top cut of the Masters division. Day 2 was when the juniors and seniors competed to become the champion, and there were also side events like the 2v2, the tutorial on how to play the game, as well as the video game side. In the juniors top 4, it was a showdown between Haruki, who was playing Gardevoir EX, and Nicholas, who was playing Mew VMAX. The other semi-final was contested between Jorel, who was playing Lugia V-Star, as well as Kaylin, who was playing Gardevoir EX. Haruki's game was watched on very intensely by his very nervous father as well as his very tired brother. Haruki and Jorel advanced to the final after two very intense semi-final matches, and one game later, we crowned our Singapore Regionals Juniors champion.
Our winner for the junior categories, Haruki.
I know why. It's fire. Okay. Every 5
PSA 10, PSA 8. Congratulations to Haruki, who not only won the title of Juniors champion, but also many packs to open with his brother. Don't know.
What?
Happy.
What's your secret to meaning?
Secret meaning. Secret meaning.
Himitsu.
Nothing.
Okay. So he don't practice, no?
Training. 5 year training.
5 years training, Haruki? Do you have a 5 years training? Wow, applause please. Alright, thank you, Haruki. Okay, congratulations.
Pika. Pikachu.
On to the seniors next, and I'm sorry I didn't get the decks that the other semi-finalists were playing, but the finals was played between Elvin, who was playing Gardevoir EX, and Zach, who was playing Lozone Giratina VStar. After a close final, it was Elvin who emerged victorious to make it a clean sweep of Gardevoir EX in the juniors and seniors categories. Congratulations to all seniors, and especially Elvin, who took home the title of seniors champion.
First year for Singapore, and you are the first champion for the senior category. How are you feeling now?
Very happy.
Do you have any secret to the winning?
Trained a lot.
So how long do you train normally? How long have you been training?
For very long. How long I've been training for quite some time.
Okay, last question. What was your thoughts when you were playing the finals? What was your thinking?
There's a lot of things that were going through my mind, like if this guy has enough cards to go, I accidentally misplayed at the last round. I should have collapsed the media, removed all the win condition my opponent can still be there.
But you still managed to win the categories and become a champion. Congrats! Good job, Alvin. Can we once again give our applause, please? Thank you, Alvin.
On to the main event, which was the Masters Top Cut. Will Gardevoir EX make it a clean sweep across all 3 divisions in the Singapore Regionals? Or will another deck triumph? To be honest, my favorite part of playing in a small country like Singapore is that most players have played against or know each other. So even though the competition is intense, there's also a friendly vibe around. I apologize for the lack of footage of the top 16 matches because I was playing the 2v2 set events, but here are the players and the decks that they played. And here are your top 8 players. Brian versus Jackie, Kenny versus Reg, Kaiser versus Joey, and Keenan versus Junhao. Joey, Junhao, Brian and Reg made it to the semi-finals of the Masters Division. And on the stream table we had Brian versus Reg, who was playing a Giratina VStar mirror match. Brian made it through to the final and faced Joey, who was the only non-Giratina VStar player in the top 4. With his Chien-Pao EX and Palkia VStar deck, Joey managed to emerge victorious and was crowned the very first Singapore Regionals winner of the 2023-2024 season. Congrats to all winners, you guys deserve it.
You'll be walking away with a playmat with 4 packs Pokemon TCG boosters. This is the first round for this series. What's the feeling? Tiring? I think they don't agree. Okay.
Yeah, I actually aim for top 4, but then anything else is a bonus lah. So I think I get the best bonus lah. Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying it's bonus. Can you share with us your bonus on your deck? You know, like share more about your deck. How your deck bring you all the way to the champion.
Double VIP. I think to be fair enough, I practice a lot with this deck. Like a lot of people think like simple scrap lah, that kind of thing. But that's the only deck I can play lah, like to the best. So I take a lot of different cards to counter the meta. Like for example, every boss order, which is very uncommonly seen in this kind of deck. Yeah.
So okay, you all got your tips from the champion. Okay, lastly, because you are the champion for the Masters, what is your next step, your next journey?
Next regional champion?
Thank you so much. Okay, can we have the top 4 to come forward to have a...
Okay, I'm here with our newest regional champion, Joey. So Joey, congrats on the win. So please tell us what were you playing and why did you choose to play the deck?
I think it's a bit of tech out Tianfao, Max Caliber. So it's a lot of one-off shit. Yeah, so every boss orders, Belkia 1-1. Okay, so it's to handle all kinds of situations. Yeah.
Okay, so out of all the one-off decks that you played, which one did you think was the MVP throughout the whole journey? If you can find one, I
think everyone compliments each other, so I don't think there's one.
Reasonable. Okay, no problem. So any particular matchups that you found very difficult or any memorable games throughout the whole week, these 2 days?
Actually, my top 8 game is the hardest, and I thought that I had lost firstly because it's against Turbo Loss, and it's the third game he starts first, and on his second turn he already has 10 in the loss. Yeah, so it's
very hard to recover.
Yeah, the stable eye attack is quite hard for me to, but I managed to pull through and come back.
So how did you manage to turn it around?
So the turning point was actually because I was prepared for that situation. So I changed my game plan into using Goodra VStar.
Okay. So make your Pokemon as big as possible.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's very good. So that's where the Goodra VStar came from.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So any losses for this?
Yes, actually I lost to the top 8 guy in Swiss.
In Swiss, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't expect him to run 4 Super Rock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so after his second Super Rock, right, actually I targeted both of his attacker and I thought it's game that kind of thing, but he showed me 2 more Super Rock.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So, but he got me more prepared for top 8.
It came with the information came with
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. Any tips for newer players or any people or any doubters of Tianfao?
Okay, I think Tianfao is not brain big, right? Everybody thinks. But it's not as easy as you think. It's not like attached, that kind of thing. There's a lot of game plan, a lot of and also for new players, I think the most important thing to really improve, and if you really want to improve, is really to play a lot and ask a lot of questions if you don't know and be humble.
Exactly. Newer players, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to appear like a noob.
Yes.
Okay. So SB4 has come out already. Is there any decks that you are looking forward to play?
I think the best deck in SB4 should be Roaring Moon.
Roaring Moon.
Then after that, followed by Iron Villain, then Golden Gold.
Oh, okay, unexpected.
Yeah, that was, I tested a bit.
So which one are you most looking forward to play?
Actually, all 3 are
all 3 are good options.
Yeah, good options. I haven't
really explore it. Okay,
Concentrating on this.
yeah,
regional
that's
sports.
that's what has kept us busy, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. We're like, I want to play SB4. No,
Yeah, no,
I concentrate
yes,
on this. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Congratulations once again. Hope to see you in future Top Cut regionals. Yep. Okay,
Hope
thank you
to
so
face
much.
you.
Hopefully.
Okay, I haven't faced you before.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay.
Hope we have a match.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Whether you are a new or experienced player, Pokemon events are a great opportunity for you to meet your friends, make new ones, and test yourself against the best. While everyone you compete against is a rival you want to beat, don't forget that you are also united by the love for Pokemon and the game. I hope that everyone who went to the regionals had a wonderful time, and if you are still watching this, I hope to see you in the next Pokemon event.
Bye bye.